This morning on DC News Now, we're talking about more rain showers pushing their way through now across much of northern Virginia, even back over towards parts of West Virginia, and about to move into southeastern Maryland yet again, and even the DC metro starting to notice more clouds and eventually more rain pushing through. All these details and the timing coming up.
Also coming up this morning, heading to the polls in Hyattsville. Who is on the ballot and what this means for the city, plus some of the unique ways the city is encouraging people to get out and vote.
And keeping students safe, the new measures Fairfax County leaders are considering as parent concerns grow about building security.
And beep baseball, why one league is putting inclusivity and confidence at the top of its batting order.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, it's 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. We're going to start you off with a live look outside. Ooh, look at this beautiful shot this morning. Where's the Snow Hill, Maryland, Jackie? It looks like a nice day, but some people around the DMV could see some showers this morning.
Yeah, we're also starting to notice a few pockets of some downpours and some lightning as well, but that's farther off towards the north and west. Did move across parts of West Virginia, now over Front Royal, starting to see some of that lightning as well. And now the leading edge of some of those rain showers now starting to push their way closer towards I-95 in Virginia. Starting to notice that closer towards Dumfries at this hour, and just to the north of Stafford, even back over towards Remington, seeing one of those downpours pushing through there. Front Royal is certainly noticing those rain showers right now. Visibility has been greatly reduced, and those temperatures are into the upper 50s to low 60s. Really not seeing those temperatures fluctuate all too much today. More details coming up. Shanika's here with the very latest on the roadways. How's traffic at this 8 o'clock hour?
Well, you're not getting any better, Jackie. You are seeing a lot of delays out there, depending on where you're heading, especially toward the district. So DC 295 is pretty slow. This is right past Kenilworth and Eastern Avenue. Heading northbound, though, not too bad. You are looking okay as your flow looks pretty green there. Now 270 heading southbound. We are still dealing with this issue, and that is right near Shady Grove Road. So do watch for heavy traffic. It's going to take you over an hour from Fredericks to the Capitol Beltway.
Thank you, Shanika. Your time right now is 8:01 on a Tuesday.
Let's take a look at your Know and Go headlines this morning. Today is Election Day in Hyattsville, Maryland. Voters are casting their ballots for mayor and several council seats. Now, same-day registration is also available. Voting started about an hour ago and ends tonight at 8 o'clock.
Alexandria City Public Schools installed weapons screening devices yesterday. They were in place in Alexandria City High School, George Washington, and Hammond Middle Schools. This is all part of a pilot program to keep students and staff safe.
And Montgomery County Council voted yesterday to give preliminary approval to increase water billing rates by 7%. The rate hike is part of WSSC's 2024 budget. It increased $66 million compared to last year's budget.
And happening right now, people who live in Hyattsville, Maryland will be voting for their next mayor and several other local officials. Our Tosin Fakili is live this morning at the City Municipal Building. And Tosin, the polls opened. They've been open for about an hour now.
That's correct, Tanaya. The polls opened at 7 a.m. and since we've been in here, we've seen people slowly coming into this building where they can vote. It's the City Municipal Building where to cast their vote. Let me show you what the scene looks like right here. You can see the Vote Here sign. You can also see the secure drop box right there. That is where people can drop their mail-in ballot that they received from the city. And today, the people of Hyattsville will be voting for their next mayor and council member for 5 wards. Let's take you to some video right now just to show you how important this election process is. And there are some important things for people to know who live in the city before they come out and cast their ballot. The city says those who got a mail-in ballot can return their ballot to a secure drop box. There's one here, there's one at the library, and there's one more in the city. And it isn't too late to register and vote. Same-day registration and in-person voting will be available today at the City Municipal Building. The city took several steps to make sure people could have all the information they need before today. They called it the No Excuses Voter Registration Tour. So here's what they did. March 11th, they held a voter registration event at a library. On March 12th, a Spanish language voter registration event. On April 29th, a city anniversary fest. And the finale of that tour is tonight with Election Fest starting at 5 o'clock.
For this election, we have over 11,000 residents of Hyattsville registered to vote. Doing our No Excuses tour, I think we got over 200 registered to vote, so it was really successful for us.
And that Election Fest, like I said, kicks off at 5 o'clock with free food, free ice cream, a bouncy house, and other family fun and music. And that fest will happen outside this building. There will also be local businesses and vendors here as well. The polls open till 8 o'clock. And like I said, we've seen people slowly making their way in and out of this building behind me. As for when the elected officials, it's the elected mayor and elected council members, when they'll take their oath, we're told June 5th is when they'll take their oath of office. But for now, we're live in Hyattsville. I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
All right, Tosin, thank you. Your time right now is 8:04. We're also following the race to fill Maryland Senator Ben Cardin's seat next year. This morning, Time Magazine is reporting that Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks is preparing to launch her bid. Now, according to the magazine, Alsobrooks plans to announce her bid today and will host a rally tomorrow. She has been Prince George's County Executive since 2018 and won re-election last year. Before that, she spent 8 years as a state's attorney for the county. And if she does run, Alsobrooks would join a growing field of candidates, including Montgomery County Councilmember Will Jawando, political activist Jerome Siegel, and Congressman David Trone. Now, during his congressional tenure, Trone has been focusing on opioid addiction and criminal justice reform. We had the opportunity to speak with him yesterday about what he plans to do if elected.
Really pushing addiction, mental health, medical research, education, those things, over the finish line. So it's about working across the aisle, getting stuff done, and moving it forward, and trying to put away your party and focus on accomplishments.
We, of course, will continue to watch this race closely. For the very latest, just visit us online at dcnewsnow.com. Time right now is 8:06. Fairfax County parents taking their concerns over safety in school right to the district superintendent.
At a meeting last night, they cited schools letting people into the buildings without identification and open entrances as the major problems. Superintendent Michelle Reed said a system-wide independent third-party security review will cover some of the parents' worries. She also shared that a weapons screening system is being considered. Parents say the school system needs to have better safety methods.
Just buzzing people in without even asking why they're there, who they are, who their kids are.
So we really want to make sure before we make that investment that we're investing in the software that's going to have the biggest impact for us.
Fairfax County is also piloting a program to put vape detectors in the bathrooms. Meantime, Alexandria City Public Schools installed weapons detection equipment in some schools yesterday. Those include Alexandria City High School, George Washington, and Hammond Middle Schools. This is all part of a pilot program to keep students and staff safe.
Maryland are speaking out against a public schools policy regarding student gender identity. It was put in place to prevent students who identify as transgender or gender nonconforming from being discriminated against or bullied. However, parents believe it keeps them in the dark when it comes to their child's gender identity at school. The executive director for a local LGBTQ+ advocacy group says policy is necessary.
You could have a 6-year-old child decide that they're mad at their parents, and they decide that they don't want their parents to know what name or anything that they want to be called at school, and FCPS is going to just go right along with that.
Those people have spoke clearly with one voice that this is a good policy, not only for them as students, but for administrators.
So far, the Frederick County School Board has not taken any steps to make any changes to the policy.
And this week, DC Public Schools are celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week, and teachers are also using this week to reflect the changes they would like to see happen. A February report from the State Superintendent of Education shows that in the 2022-2023 school year, 79% of teachers stayed in DC. 17% left the school system. One teacher says more needs to be done to make sure teachers feel valued as staffing concerns continue to grow.
I don't know of a single school in DC that isn't understaffed. And it's really scary. Let's see what our educators, let's see what our school leaders are saying our young people need.
DC Council says they are working to find ways to keep more teachers in the district.
All right, if you live in Montgomery or Prince George's County, get ready for your water bill to go up. Montgomery County Council gave preliminary approval to increase WSSC's rates by 7% yesterday. Now, a final vote is expected in a joint session with Prince George's County Council, and that is happening Thursday. To help you stretch your dollar before a rate hike, take a look at this right here. According to the WSSC, hand washing can use up to 2 gallons of water, while a load of dirty laundry can use up to 15 times that amount. So to save water, the next time you go to wash your hands, just consider turning off the faucet while you scrub. Experts also say when washing dishes, scrape them off first instead of pre-rinsing. And they also suggest soaking your pots and pans instead of continuously running water. You should also get in the habit of checking for leaks in your appliances. They say one quick fix can potentially save you more water than you realize.
And new data shows the dream of buying a new car may soon be out of reach for a lot of people. The average price for a new car reached $48,000 in March. That is according to Kelley Blue Book. That is almost $12,000 more than it was just 5 years ago. Interest rate hikes from the Federal Reserve also working against buyers. The average monthly car payment now sits at a record high of $730. If you are still interested in a new car, experts suggest buying in the winter or spring. That is when dealers are looking to get rid of the older inventory. And more electric vehicles on the roads right now than ever before. And federal tax incentives can offer some cash back. Our consumer reporter Ben Dennis spoke with an auto expert about the competitive EV market and the popular new models.
There's all these things that people can't believe that you get with these vehicles.
Electric vehicles lighting up sales at dealership showrooms. The increasingly popular option to travel includes a host of options. So what to consider?
The amount you travel, the amount you want to spend on buying a vehicle, and also your charging.
Nick Miles from Our Auto Expert says different EVs offer different household needs, including time to recharge.
Some people don't have 20 minutes to sit there. And so you've got to look at how these fit into your lifestyle and how much they cost too. Electric cars are traditionally more expensive than gas cars.
He says many EVs can go roughly 300 miles on a full charge, but their performance packages differ too.
Use the electricity out of the vehicle to power things like trailers, blow up your boats, run your camper.
We test drove a new Hyundai Ioniq, able to drive forward and reverse without anyone sitting inside.
So if you want the vehicle to come out of a parking space because somebody parked so close you can't get it out with your door, this is all you do.
This is a remote-controlled car.
Yeah, exactly.